Winners will be the ones that develop high-class digital nervous systems so the information can easily flow through their companies for a maximum and constant learning, right? So taking this into consideration, we wanted to create this NoteProz Asset Manager. We actually announced this last NoteCamp, and it has been a work in progress, but it's finally finished. We're just finishing out some, minor details, but what you're going to see now is what it is, all right? So you basically go in here and log in, all right? So what is this? Basically, this is a digital portfolio for your investments. You're going to be able to add in here all your investors, your JV deals, and manage your assets. Here in the dashboard, you're going to be able to see, how much investor investment amount you have in total, the total invested amount, investor plus rolled profits, how much is the profit, the average months invested, your ROI from lender investment, total ROI, lender plus profits, annualized ROI, active notes, and closed notes. With a map view where all your assets are and a history chart here, all right? So this is really cool because it's not only for you guys to be able to manage this internally, you're also going to be able to, add people to your team, manage admin. You're going to be able to add people to your team here, and give them access like manager. Actually, we only have that level for, we have manager users and investor users. Investor users means that you're going to be able to give an investor and their own account so they can log into your dashboard or to this platform to see how are their investments. So this will give you a lot of credibility compared to everybody else, which, they're just sending out Excel files and emails. You actually can say to the investor, well, we have a platform where you can log in, where you will have your own logo here. You will have, your name here on the top. So this is totally personalized. So when you create an account with this, it's a white label solution for your company, right? And like I said, you're going to be able to, create investor accounts and give them access so they can see everything that, they have going on with you. You're going to be able to manage JVs or joint ventures. Basically, you can go here and create a joint venture, give it an ID, a date, select the company, what are the investors that are going to be in this JV, the total loan amount, the reserve, the balance to display, et cetera, et cetera. And all this data that goes in here will go into a bunch of different reports that we're going to see later on. But as you can see, this is a demo of a JV list. So this JV ID has this many notes. If you click on notes, you will be able to see the notes, documents related to the notes, what's the status, the purchase amount, the reserve amount, expenses, revenue, profit, ROI, etc. So this is very detailed regarding to everything that is involved into managing your portfolio, basically. You can also come here and manage your assets, right? So basically, this is an asset list. You can come here and see the city, the states, any docs related to this asset. There's no notes here. Let me see with this one. All right. Well, the status of it, the purchase amount, the reserve amount, expenses, revenue, et cetera, et cetera. And this is just on the admin side. Here you will be able to create, like I said, managers, create investors, create JVs, and manage assets, all right? Pipeline, this is something that we're working on that I will give you an update, guys, on you guys later. This will be another level of the platform, but it's going to be great. It's basically going to work something like Pipedrive, but it's going to be totally customized for you guys. Over here on financial, you can come in here and see investors' cash accounts. and basically come in here and create a cash transaction, right? What is the date? You can select the investor, the amount, the transaction type, deposit, principal withdraw, interest loan payment, and the memo, and then create a transaction. And then all of that is going to be seen here. And then, like I said, is going to be shown in different reports down here. Also, you're going to have the ability to create an asset, income, and expense list. Again, you will be able to see a list here. And then you can basically click here on create and enter, the asset ID, the JV ID, and enter the expense or the income, and enter the transaction, and then it will go into the system. All right. Also, general ledger. All right. And with this, you're going to be able to, basically create up general ledgers that, with general accounting that are needed, right? All right, so this is the most interesting part of the platform, or the reports. You have investors report, where you can see, click here and click on the statements, and then these statements are going to show you, what is the cash balance of the investor, currently deployed, how much is currently deployed, total invested, the profit, the ROI, total ROI, et cetera, et cetera. You can, will be able to see charts, and also the transactions here, which are the same ones that you will that we see when we enter on financial, right? Basically that, guys. So you will be able to see. Let's see what are the other stuff that are investors here. Okay, let me see what's the Q&A here. Let me. Thank you, Laura. So yeah, we spent, I don't know how much time and money and sweat and tears, but we have worked with people in the industry, because again, we serve you guys, but we work really close to you guys to create something that is really, really custom for you guys and affordable, right? No, I don't. I still don't have the integration with QuickBooks, but it will be something that we will be able to do in the future. Again, we're just finishing developing all this stuff, but as any other platform, is a work in progress, and our idea is not only to have it available for Note guys, but to have it make it a tool for everybody on real estate, so they can manage their portfolio. All right. All right, so yeah, like I said, investors, you can see the statements of the investors. You can see how many JV groups they're in, how many assets. Let's see, if you click on assets, you will be able to see what are the assets they're in, right? Again, if you can click the documents feature is not working at the moment, but it's totally fine. All right, so let's go back here. Let me answer some chats here, Stephanie. Thanks, Alex. So this looks like a CRM due diligence and part of QuickBooks. No, QuickBooks is not going to be able to. Again, there's no integration with QuickBooks at the moment. But the platform as it currently is the due diligence part that I just showed you, plus this CRM. Okay, those are the two levels of the platform. All right. Like a combo. It's a combo, like I said, with the due diligence part and the CRM part.
Yeah, and it's a great way to be able to track expenses per asset, which is often fun to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys, like I said, this is a complete solution for you guys to automate your business. Well, obviously not entirely, but the goal is for you guys to automate. That's why the motto is automation for Note professionals. So what we want to be able to do is create automation for everything that you guys do. And I think we're achieving it. I think we're getting there. All right. So this is only the investors report. Let's go to the JVs report. Oh. What other chat's going on here? That was my face. Do you have any integrated plates emails? Yes, yes. We planned that. Like I said on the pipe drive section, we plan to do that where you will be able to just send emails from the platform like a complete CRM. Exactly. Okay, so on JV's report again, you can see the JV ID when it was created, the total loan amount, how much is owned, the revenue, the profit, ROI, annualized, and percentage of active assets. All right, and then you can see the investors. Then we can see at the assets report. All right, and again, you guys can see a picture of the asset, the address, documents. Let's see if it works this time. There we go. Okay, so any documents when you're creating an asset, you have the functionality to upload a document, right? Mm-hmm. So all of this will be in the system. The loan amount, the percentage owned, revenue, expenses, profit, etc. On cash flow, this is really cool part. I really like the cash flow because you're going to be able to create reports by investor, by assets, by income, expense, asset, or by date. And then you're going to be able to pull and create this kind of reports here. Export, yeah, and we have an export functionality here where you can export it as a CSV and send it over to your investor or something if he asks for it, right? So yeah, guys, this is basically it. Like I said, we're really proud of it. It started as something very simple. It's like, okay, well, it wouldn't be cool if we can create something that is custom for us, and we kind of did that. And like I said, it's been a work in progress, but I think we have finally something that is good for you to basically to use.